everyone. Welcome to tonight's Big Brother 26 chat.
Oh, hi. It was the second part of the two-night premiere.
19. What's the year from My Cousin Vinny? I can never remember the year. A 19, blah, blah, blah. Skylock. The Big Brother 26 two-night premiere.
A Buick Skylock. All right, so what'd you think of the episode overall?
Overall, it seemed very reminiscent,
familiar?
Yes, of yesterday's episode, but with different people.
I think
The competitions were different.
Yeah.
And I gotta say again, they made the competition so anyone could win them, which I appreciated so much.
I hope Ainsley got residuals for showing up again. But
yeah, right?
Let's break it down.
All right.
So last time the first 8 were dumped into the house.
If you didn't catch that yesterday, we do have our recap of episode 1 if you want to check that out.
And after the upgrade/downgrade comps, there were there was one winner and one loser.
Right.
And Mackenzie was the winner of yesterday's episode, so she's going to be getting a special power.
Right.
And the loser was Chelsea, and she is going to be punished.
Yeah, that sucks. They do not know this yet at that point.
No. They know that something's coming.
They don't know
They don't know what it is.
No, they don't know if they won or not. Or lost at that point.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
That's true. Okay.
So they're just like living their best lives, waiting to find out.
Right. So now is the time of the show when we add the second 8 house guests.
Oh.
Now we already did our cast assessment /reaction/house talk. So if you haven't seen that, maybe you want to pause this and look in the info and go check that out if you're interested.
Right.
Because we're not going to go into the...
We're not going to go into the depths.
Right. That
But
we did in those videos.
We did get to see some more of the house guests in these intro packages. And I got to say, the intro packages, again, were really delivering. I enjoyed them thoroughly.
Well, it would have been nice to have had that...
Yeah, right?
When the cast was released. Like
Can you
they usually
imagine
do.
if we get to see those, like, pre-season? That'd be so fun.
It would.
I did see a lot of people on Twitter making an excellent point. Like, it would be so nice to see more of this in the first episode because they spend so much time on the competitions in the first 2 episodes here, and, like, we don't know these people, so the stakes are not there, right?
Right.
We don't
know who to root for.
Right. We don't have our favorites really yet,
right.
for the most part. So it would be nice to get to know the house guests more.
They gave us Squat to go on this year. But I'm not going to go there because I'm good vibes only tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
GVO.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about the second 8. Okay. So first they mentioned Quinn.
Quinn. We're super excited for Quinn.
He's my number 1 pick.
Super fan, baby.
He's a nurse recruiter. He's also a 2-sport athlete.
Yes, track and field and soccer.
And he's a liar.
Oh.
Because he said he was 5'6". And we looked you up, Quinn, on your
athlete profile.
And you are definitely not 5'6". You are 5'4".
We gotta see how he stacks up to some of the other shorties in the house. Right? But
I mean, he's probably, I'm 5'6" and 2-inch heels.
It's like maybe sometimes when you maybe exaggerate on your driver's license about how tall you are. Also, has anybody seen that video of the guy singing about how he's 5'7", but his wife thinks he's 5'9"? It's a very fun video.
Okay. Well, he's a liar, because we know. Because they don't lie on those athlete report things, because... You can get in trouble for that. But you're not going to get in trouble for lying on Big Brother.
Very true.
All right. So then there's Brooklyn.
Married mom.
She's like a pageant coach. Because she was a former Mrs. America and
Mrs.
blah,
Texas,
blah, blah.
all the Page stuff.
And that's all fine and good. And I loved hearing about her family background and everything. But
then... it turned dark.
Her husband said, don't come home unless you win. And she was okay with it.
I'm sure it was like a joke.
Was it?
But also, like, I'm getting the vibes of, like, I'm a driver's wife. Like, that type of thing. Like, Ricky Bobby.
Drive it like you stole it?
That kind of thing.
All
I don't
right.
like that.
No. All right, well then, let's not talk about that then.
All right.
Then there's Matt, who, he was the one who had the Philippine mom who learned how to speak English from Julie Chen and from Big Brother.
Which is wild.
He showed his giant family, which was amazing. I love seeing the families. But then he said, I'm looking for love.
Okay, I was not feeling this bio because I was feeling really good about him in the preseason interview. He seemed really genuine and all that. But now from this intro, it's like he's only here for showmance.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of dating talk.
Yes. Like, and not just like dating for marriage talk.
Like, I'm looking for someone I can settle down with. What do you do? Look at that after. Like, you're here to play the game,
Exactly. Sir. Okay, then there's Lisa, the celebrity chef, who I also think is lying about her age. She's saying she's the same age as her.
As we mentioned in the cast video, yeah, apparently she's 33. I am also 33. I don't know, girl. I don't know.
No.
I mean, maybe.
She's a Cali girl, though, which means she coined the term vibe curator.
All right.
I don't know if I buy into all that Cali stuff.
I don't know if I can get behind all this. I will say her voice is like a dead ringer for Alexis from Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
I love Alexis, though. Like,
yes.
She's fun. But I don't know about Lisa. We'll see. Yet to be determined. She's a cool girl. She's fun. She's got pink in her hair. She wears her butterfly hair clips.
Jury's out. All right. Then we have no, that was Lisa. Now we have Leah. She's an entrepreneur and a cocktail waitress.
I have to say, I had very low expectations for Leah, and she was one of my favorites from tonight. Oh my god, she was so much fun to watch.
She has an underwear company. She had 5 pairs of underwear hanging up, and she's like, all right, do this on this one, and...
Now I'm going to draw a thong.
Yeah.
I mean... Good for her, though, for having her own company.
I hope it's comfortable.
Awesome.
The thing that we're shooketh about is that she said she's a chubby chaser.
There was just, like, so much emphasis put on it. And the whole thing about, if a guy, like, loses even a pound, I'm gonna throw up.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
What?
And then later on, when they go in the house, she is looking Matt up and down, and she's wondering... if he's fat enough under his clothes for her.
What is going on here?
Thirsty.
Oh my god. Okay.
How long have you been in sequester? 5 minutes?
I'm sure production is also hoping that she will get into a showmance, but her whole chubby chaser thing is hilarious. Like, I'm okay with this. This is fun. But we don't need some, like, bachelor type thing going on.
Oh my god. All right,
I can't with the chubby chaser thing.
I know. All right, now Cedric, they couldn't really show too much about him because it's classified.
Classified information. He's a former Marine.
He's a secret agent man.
Yeah.
He was raised by his grandma. That's really sweet. Aww. But then he started talking about maybe finding an older lady to get down with.
Why all the showman stuff? But I will say, look at Corey in America, and she's older than him, and like,
yeah,
they're still going strong.
Good. All right. Takor. Or
oh my god!
T-Core.
This is our girl.
I thought it was Takor.
That's what I thought too, but Julie said T-Core. I don't know about that.
Is Julie reliable in pronunciations and names?
Not usually. So
it could be because her company is
Takor
Couture,
right?
So would it be T-Core Couture?
I don't know. Maybe.
Don't know.
We have to wait and hear how she says herself.
Her accent is everything.
I love it. Yes.
It is such a mishmash of
London, Atlanta,
South, Chicago. Yeah.
Oh my god, we were gushing about her in the
she's a
the cast
crochet
reveal
business
video.
owner, and so is she.
And so are you.
Yes.
But she's so talented. Like, it's awesome to see her work, and I'm glad she's showcasing it on the show. And so cool that she got a shout out from Michelle Obama.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
That made her career really take off because she is charging some delicious prices on her website.
And I gotta say, get it, girl, because
if you
it's a
can
lot of
get
work.
it, clack it up.
Yeah, when you're making wearables and stuff, that's a lot of time and effort. So
it's also a lot of stress to make those things
to make it
the right
fit
size.
right.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You deserve it.
Yes.
Get that money.
Get that cash.
Yes.
All right, then we have Kenny.
Oh.
Kenny is a sergeant in the police department in Massachusetts.
For some reason. Or something. For some reason, I thought he was retired from policing.
He's not.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the guy on Night Court.
I
The
don't know. I
bailiff.
didn't really watch Night Court.
The big Richard somebody.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, not getting, like, the best vibes from him.
He's keeping it secret, so shut up. Don't tell anyone.
He just looks like a cop. Like, even out of uniform.
He acts like a cop, and he looks like a cop.
Yeah. He's got some young kids at home.
Yeah.
So he wants to bring it home for them.
He was the one who, he
said, got his wife through Big Brother.
I like Big Brother. Do you? Knowing full well that she did.
He pulled the Big Brother and Chill card.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess that's how he ended up with those kids. So the first 4, Julie said, that are allowed to go in the house are Quinn, Takor, Matt, and Leah.
Okay.
And there was no hesitation on any of their parts about going in first.
Right.
Even though we found out later on that they did not know at that point that they were not the first ones in the house.
Mm-hmm. So not as many super fans in that bunch. But we know that Quinn is a super fan.
Well, he didn't go in first.
No, I'm just saying.
All right. Well, Leah, she's wondering if that's bad enough, and
right.
I don't think he is.
They're all getting the chance to get to know each other a little bit, before they have to go out in the backyard and do these competitions.
It was a very, very short. Oh, look at the house. All right.
Yeah,
next.
because also the first 8, I'm pretty sure, are sequestered up in that HOH room. They're on lockdown. So.
Oh, really, sir?
Bubby's my toy.
Yeah.
So they couldn't even see the whole house anyway.
Right. So then the rest of them come in, and great. Everybody's talking. Cedric is like, this guy's got
Kenny.
a squeaky toy.
He notices right away Kenny's American flag tattoo, and he's like, all right, this guy is either military or cops.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Nailed it in one.
Well, I guess he's secret agent man, so he knows that stuff. These colors don't run. All right, so Julie sends the house guests out to the backyard boxes because they're going to be boxed up.
Because we're going to repeat last night's episode. I mean, we got to rewatch the whole Ainsley presentation again. I work at a surf shop. Meanwhile, this girl looks like she has never stepped foot on a beach.
Pasty AF.
Yeah.
All right, so Dusty even. Julie says, you kids are late to the party. You are not the first people to be in the house.
Oh my god.
They are being held not against their will somewhere else. So
honestly, if they're all sequestered together,
screw you.
That's a huge advantage just bonding wise for those 8 to have all that time, because this took a while.
Do you think
have
there
all that
will
time
be
together?
A first 8 alliance?
Maybe. I mean, even if they weren't allowed to talk game, just getting to know each other on that level while everybody else is, out competing.
Do you think that they were individually sequestered?
Where would they have put everybody? I guess they would have had to have taken them out of the house.
Yeah, maybe they would have put them on an off-site.
Maybe.
Or,
Yeah, I don't know.
But they did come down from upstairs.
Because that's a huge advantage to have them all together for hours like that.
Yeah, I mean, how long did it take Julie to change out of that pantsuit yesterday into this red number that she was wearing tonight? I mean, she had different hairstyle and everything, right?
Yeah. So.
And it was clearly the same day.
I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if they didn't have everyone move in on the same day.
Right.
But anyway, they do the Ainsley presentation. Julie's like, you can either vote her in or not. And this group was like, hell no. Get out of here.
I hope Ainsley got residuals from them playing that twice.
I know, right?
Because that was the same exact one from day one.
But this group was not having it, except for 2. 2 people voted for her to come in. 6 people said no.
So the only 2 that voted to keep or to allow Ainsley into the house was Quinn and Leah.
Interesting.
I thought for sure Cedric was gonna...
I thought he was going to as well.
Yeah.
But he was like, you know what?
And
no.
Matt, because Matt had her figured out. Cause
he was like, I don't think she's been to the beach.
You have like a tinfoil dress on.
Yeah. Maybe that's how she tans.
Well,
old school.
Ainsley was very annoyed that she was not allowed in the house and said, I'm turning into Megamind right now.
Uh-oh. I think Leah was all like, I knew it.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I guess that's why she voted yes. She knew
Okay.
something was up for sure.
Okay, so Julie said, guess what? There's an upgrade comp.
For only Quinn and Leah.
Right. But they don't know that.
No, I'm just letting everybody know.
Right. And then the upgrade comp is the shaky room that goes like this.
Yeah. If you're a classic...
Take that away from her.
Okay. If you're a classic musicals fan, I'm thinking of the one where Fred Astaire is in the room that keeps rotating.
Yes, and he has to dance around. The one
I love that.
Derek Huff also did.
Oh, yeah, his own version. Yeah,
Yes.
that's definitely the vibe that I was getting from this room, but this room did not turn...
No, it just went side to side
Yeah,
like
it
an
was just
earthquake
like,
room. Yes. So, that was the upgrade competition, and the downgrade
Well, did we
competition...
say what it was, though? You had to unplug 4 things
right.
and plug them into the new holes.
Oh.
Filled the holes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the downgrade competition was called facial recognition.
Oh, they're making them look foolish.
They have these plastic discs that they have to move along a track in the wall.
And deposit
Get them into 3 slots.
Yeah.
With only their face or head.
Julie also said shoulder and chest were viable options, but
So
no hands.
You could use your boob?
Yeah, I guess. I think it'd be difficult, though. I think face was probably the best option.
What if you were wearing like a rubber dress or something? I mean, that
really
would...
sticky.
Yeah.
Are you wearing a rubber dress?
I might. All right. Or, what's that other stuff? Neoprene.
Yeah. So if you make it on next season, make sure you wear a neoprene outfit just in case.
Just on the premiere.
Just in the off chance that they do something like this.
Exactly. All right. So Quinn was up first.
Well, also, like, you're moving the discs along, and whoever
does it in the shortest amount of time. Whoever does the poorest
is going to get the
Whoever
downgrade.
sucks the most gets the downgrade.
Right.
All right. So the upgrade competition, Quinn went first. And he was getting thrown around, but he was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he was all like, whoa. But he was moving right along.
Yeah. So he got 54 seconds.
Mm-hmm. And let's just skip to Leah.
Yeah. Leah.
She was honestly off to a very good start, but then she really got tripped up at the end.
She got knocked around quite a bit.
She was taking some hard hits.
Which she nervously laughed about,
Yeah,
which I'm sure kind of hurt, I'm sure. They also let her take her heels off and put sneakers on. Yeah. And I hope that was a little play suit and not like a... could you imagine if she fell over and like her whole ass was out or something?
Well, it's not live, so they can bleep it. They can censor it.
Oh, that's true. But still, embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, so she struggled a little bit with that
like
last
she
one.
She was going to beat Quinn.
I know.
But then she couldn't get that last one in time, and she ended up with 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Right. So that
she
means...
almost had it all.
Quinn is going to be getting the second advantage. Upgrade. All right, let's talk about the downgrade competition, because there were way more people competing for that.
Right. So Brooklyn was a downgrade. She left half of her face on those discs.
There was a lot of makeup on those discs.
A lot of makeup. And the discs were like see-through, so you could see the stupid faces people were making. and like who was a heavy breather and
Kenny.
yeah, and whose face was smushed and whose nose was almost broken.
Core was like basically using her mouth. Like it was.
Yeah.
There was some interesting techniques here for sure.
There was some F-bombs dropped that had to be blip.
Yeah. Nobody got through all 3.
No.
Because it timed out after a minute. They only gave you a minute to get as far as you could.
Do you think that was smart to only make it a minute? That's all we need, right?
It's all you need.
Gotta keep
it going. Premiere night.
Right.
So in the end...
Lisa was the only one who did it backwards.
Yeah, that was weird. She had a weird...
And she had T-Rex arms when she was doing it, too.
The arms were killing me, yeah.
Kenny started out pretty fast. He got 2 of them right away, but then he just couldn't... Nobody could get that third one.
No. It was tough. It was really difficult.
No matter how hard they tried.
There were a lot of twists and turns. Also, the level changes. That's hard when you have to, like, really get low to keep your face pressed against it.
And this was not adjusted for height.
No, which is another interesting thing that my dad picked up on.
Yes, he did. All right.
Because, I mean, if you're either really short or really tall, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time to reunite the house guests.
Oh, yes.
Unite
for the first time.
Right, that's true.
Everybody together.
The first 8 came down from upstairs, and they were all like...
This is our house. We've been here longer.
Yeah, we've already farted in that sofa.
No! So they're all, like, introducing each other, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then Ainsley is all like... What's up?
Ainsley as Megamind.
Right. When we say Ainsley, I think it's going to be Megamind moving forward. Because, like,
yeah.
I don't think that girl's coming back anymore.
She's not coming back.
I think she's done.
All right. She got her payment and she's gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think this is all just a ploy for Julie to take more days off.
Maybe.
Because it seems like this Ainsley girl's running the show, at least for the first part of the season.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting to see how much they actually incorporate this into the game. Because a lot of times they'll start with a twist, and then after the first few weeks, it's like, we're good now. They said the
whole season.
Yeah.
They didn't say, like, the first 4 weeks. They said the whole season.
I don't know how much it's actually, whatever. I think most of it's for flavor, right?
Well, I think this is like the tube thing, or, from last season.
Right.
So now it's the hot new it girl is Megamind, so... All right, so Ainsley says the upgraded house guests will be notified in private.
Oh, so we already know that it's Mackenzie and Quinn.
Right.
But they're going to find out in private.
But we're going to tell you who the losers are now, and we're going to point our fingers at them and shame them.
Oof, and oh my God. When they said downgrade, they meant downgrade. So Chelsea and Cedric found out they are getting downgraded for this first week, and it is brutal.
They are not players anymore. They are mascots.
Oh my God.
Why don't you put them in jester costumes?
Well, I think they're probably going to get costumes,
Yeah, they're
right?
probably going to get a costume.
They are not allowed to compete for HOH.
Right.
They cannot compete for the veto, and they don't have a vote this week.
Do you think they're going to be on Slop as well?
It's possible.
And in the Have Not bedroom?
Maybe. I mean, they are eligible to be nominated and evicted. So they're like really vulnerable this week. Do you think people would actually just like
say this is an easy
choice? Or do you think they would be like, you know what, you guys got a really rough start. Like, I'm not going to do this to you. I guess it depends on the person.
It depends on the person. But there seems to be, Brooklyn, a lot of cutthroat people in this house who just want the low-hanging fruit out. And
I'm not gonna lie, I'd feel like a real a-hole if I went for one of them. If I was HOH,
really?
Yeah, I would not want to do that week 1.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, you could go for somebody else and gain 2 really strong, like, those people are gonna be grateful if you don't go for them.
That's true. You got points on either side of that.
Yeah, for sure.
But you also won't be pissing off anybody else who's gonna still be in the house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a tough choice, I guess.
It is a tough choice.
But even though Mackenzie and Quinn did not find out yet on the show that they're getting upgraded, we did find out the names of the upgrade powers.
And that is the deep fake HOH.
Oh.
and America's veto.
Okay, so they're each going to get one of those.
Do you think the America's veto is America votes?
Maybe. For someone to get vetoed.
For somebody to get vetoed?
Like, maybe they're like, I want to veto these nominations, but America decides, like, either who's going to get vetoed or who the replacement nominee is going to be, something like that. That'd be interesting.
And what about the deep fake?
Probably some sort of takeover, right? Like, for
But maybe it's like a secret one.
Maybe.
Where that person who is HOH still gets to stay HOH.
Right.
But the other person, secretly gets to change the noms.
Maybe.
So, like, they're HOH, but it's like secret HOH, but the other person is technically HOH, and maybe they can't play next week.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the person who's the deep fake can still play because they're secret.
So many twists and turns,
I
and
know.
Julie was teasing a bunch more twists and turns that are coming up, and we just found out...
It's like too much.
I know. We just found out a little while ago that Sunday night's episode is actually going to be 90 minutes because apparently there's going to be a huge change in the nominations and the veto or something. I don't know. It's going to be a lot, I guess.
They're probably going to need 30 minutes just to explain all these
all the
stupid
rules.
twists.
It is a lot of twists right in the beginning. Like, let's maybe ease into it and then throw in some twists.
I know. Like, wouldn't it be better if we just, like, eased into, like, a regular season?
We don't need a bunch of craziness off the bat.
Oh, guess what? We've got a twist now. Instead of, like, freaking 10,000 twists right off the bat. It's too much. Yeah. It's too much.
Well, let us know your theories on what these twists do in the comments. We also heard that tonight's live feeds, they were supposed to start at 1 a.m. Eastern, which is already insane. But apparently that's being pushed back even more because of other things that were happening today.
Oh.
So yeah, now it's like apparently the feeds aren't going to come on till like 2:30 a.m. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to wreck my health right now for this, so... We're going to try to do a stream tomorrow to talk about what's been going on, but I don't know how possible that's going to be without the flashback, so we're going to do our best.
Whatever happens, happens. We're doing our best. It's not our fault.
It's out of our control.
Exactly.
But we will try to put something together for you guys, so we hope you will join us. Thank you so much for watching tonight, and leave your thoughts in the comments. And until next time... Much love!